Hello and welcome back to the Johnny Roberts Championship located here in Arvada, Colorado at the Memorial Park. Johnny Roberts was a legend with several accomplishments in the world of disc golf and as a high school teacher at Arvada West. Johnny embodied the spirit of disc golf and wanted everybody to have fun when playing, and that is what we did today. This course was established in 1978 along the Ralston Creek. Many of the holes back in the day had water danger, but since the redesign, you may only see 4 to 5 holes that come into play. We have 3 new players today going against the White River champ Sam. None of them want to be beat by the soon-to-be 80-year-old Miracle Rick. We had to make a 6 a.m. tee time, for this is one of the busiest courses in America. It is important to note that the first half of the round had sprinklers going, so you'll see the players dodging or having to play through it. Here is Sam. He's winding up a sidearm. He's ready to release. It's a good line. Oh, hits the tree and falls into the fairway. Now Big Steppa. He throws his hyzer line. He hits the tree and rolls into the fairway, so they have some birdie looks. Here's BJ, his first attempt. Sidearm, short right and rolling. And last but not least, here's Rick, his first throw on camera. Fairway. So he'll work his way into the pin for par. It looks like he'll make that. Here's a sidearm approach. That hits the bullseye and rolls behind the sprinkler. Sam with his first birdie look. This would be big. Yes, he gets it. Zane can match here. Oh, into the mud. Now everybody will just start cleaning up their par putts. The sun in their eyes. Oh no! This one's a miss, but he'll just pick it up and foot foul it in. On to hole 2, and I won't mention how far the holes are. They're all under 300 feet. Anybody should be able to reach them for a bird. Here's Sam off the tee. He hits the bushes and is caught behind there. He'll have a rough lie. Here is Big Steppa right into the middle of the fairway. That is good. Now, you do have to throw over a creek here, but I think anybody can make it over. It doesn't come into play, and Rick has proven that. But he has the shortest of the drives. Now here comes a sidearm, which floats into the weeds. Now Rick is up first to make his way into the pin for par. Oh, he hits that tree, and it goes down. Here's the approach. That should be okay there. And Big Steppa just flops one up into the mud. Now Sam looking for an angle, trying to get the room to move his arm. And he does. He flops it up there for a par. And well, we do need an early miracle from Rick here. Let's see. No. And here's a par putt. Oh, he stepped over his lie that time, and his card mates did give him a warning because they were able to see it as everybody else puts one in and Rick shuffles his way through the mud. You got to be careful. Okay, taps that in, and here he goes across the river. Now moving on to hole 3. Let's see if Sam could build off of this good start and get another birdie. Here he goes through the sprinklers, coming at the catch cam. Bounces off to the right, almost pin high, has a good look there. Here's Big Steppa with the sky arcing hyzer in the middle of the fairway. Looks like we might get a powerful sidearm here. Cuts into the ground and rolls around the electrical box. Foul Army. Let's see if Rick can redeem the team here. He does with a fairway shot. Now a sidearm approach. That's wild and almost hits a player. Now, Rick just needs to get it up there, and looks like he does, twisting it into the basket beneath. Now, this could be a birdie try here. He kind of flops it up there. This is for par, so he'll need this. Oh, he misses and gets the bogue. Let's see if we can get the long birdie putt here. Sam does, and we're on our way. Sam is staring down hole 4 with the sidearm, releases it. It's going to dip out back behind the pin, but another birdie look. Now Big Steppa Oh, throws it far out right. He's stuck in that tree. Let's see what Rick can do here. Another strong toss, turned it over quite a bit and ends up at the front of the back of the tree there. His first birdie look. And then sidearm off to the right, cut short. Now Big Steppa's going to have to step out and throw a sidearm, which dribbles into the water. And Big Bird here. Oh, he hits the cage. And this is for birdie also. But he hits the cage and follows suit. And Sam with a long one. Hole 5 was a little difficult to film. And then it was the most dangerous water hazard with the creek. Here's Sam with a nice birdie drive. And then we have BJ out into the middle of the fairway, so he has an open look. And then Big Steppa, you'll see his yellow disc fly up in the air and hits the other side of the bank. And so here he is pitching out of the rough, looking for a par, almost hits somebody. Rick did take a penalty stroke and we had to fish his out, so all he has to do is get up there for bogey, which he does. Here's a long birdie putt. That's not going to happen. And then here's the par putt. Hits the cage and denied. And now Sam with his birdie. Very nice. Gets a streak going. So 1 birdie, 2 bogeys, and 1 par for the crew. Hopefully everybody's warmed up by now because hole 6 is 274 feet. Sam with a powerful hyzer. If it clears, it's good. Oh, he still has a look over there. Now Big Steppa. He's going to go cut short left. And BJ a little bit longer, but he's going to cut short right. And Rick, one of his best drives, turns it over. He's still farthest to the pin, so he will try to approach here. That is looking short of the basket. Another approach. Skipping its way. Not sure where that landed. And let's see what Big Steppa can do. He also goes short. Now Sam with his birdie attempt. He flushes one into the bottom of the basket. Now let's see if these guys could clean up. They cannot.
No way I missed that.
Oh, and the worst of them all. So 3 bogeys and 1 birdie. On to the next one. Sam with the commanding lead at 5 down, rips this one, burns it and hits the building. He'll have to go get that. That's out of bounds. Big Steppa throws one into the ground, and then BJ throws one into the fairway, so he's looking good at par there. Rick's able to also make the fairway, but a little short. Here is Sam with the sidearm to try to get his par through the sprinklers. That rolls up there. And now Big Steppa needs to do the same. But he's going to come flying in at the cameraman. Let's see if Rick can get his up there. Oh, that's too short. Now here's a jump putt for birdie. That's an easy par. And this is for the par. Very long one. Oh, hits the side of the basket. And Rick's got nothing there. There's an easy tap in. The rest will be tap ins. Everybody's pretty close. And Sam with the big lead. A little shake up in the order here as BJ goes first. See what Rick can do. Good turnover. Sam needs to get that bogey erased. And then Big Steppa out to the bench in the rain. Now everybody needs to work their par in. Rick does it. Big Sam with the semi-run. Big Steppa is up there. And so's BJ. So an uneventful hole as everybody taps their pars in. Sam continues to have a good lead here, and these other guys are in second place. tightly grouped together. They need to get some separation. Here's Sam with the sidearm a little bit short. Big Steppa, one of his best throws, gliding, has a good look. Player 3, this is one of his best throws, and it circles around the bullseye, and that should be a tap-in. Rick, oh, he finds the street. That's going to be a penalty stroke. The approach is just as bad. Here's Sam with the long birdie. Be one of his longest putts of the day. No. This could be an easy tap-in birdie. He doesn't make it, but player 3 does. And this is for the bogue save. Not going to happen. Tap-in par. Tap-in double bogue. Halfway through the coverage, and we got BJ with the coming off a birdie, but he throws his sidearm into the ground. Another sidearm here. That's not going to make it. Big Steppa, not a good throw. It always seems that this hole creates some sort of low ceiling that everybody struggles to get a good drive on. Rick's got to be careful here. He doesn't want to get another bogue after the double bogey. That's going to be an easy par. Everybody's got to get up there. This one's way off right and rolling away. Here is Sam. He just needs to slide it up for par, but the grass stops it. What's Rick going to do here? Oh, he's looking at another bogue. Oh, that's going to be a bogue. Please make this. Oh, and that's a bogue also. So that's going to benefit BJ with his par. Everybody else tapping bogues here. Rick needs to wake up from his midday nap here. 2 double bogues in a row. Here we go. Sidearm, and that looks like that's either a par or long birdie. This is a more accurate hole. Sam's showing you the way here as he bounces into the half circle. Here's Big Steppa. He's going to want to match that performance. He does a hyzer and has a good look there. Come on, Rick, wake up. He does with a fairway drive. Just get this up there. Stop the self-sabotaging. He's going to grab his par. Here's the long birdie look. Oh, that went too long. Big Steppa, no problem in the middle of the chains. Sam with a little tap in here for his bird. Gotta make this. Oh, off the basket, and we're done. Hole 12 is pretty short. If you make it clean, you're on the green. Here is your current leader, Sam, with the sidearm. A little long, but no doubt he'll make that one. Oh, that one hits the tree. Here's player 3. He has the best shot so far, right in the bullseye. And can Rick make it through? He does. So he should be looking at a par there, possibly a great birdie. There's the upshot, and that looks like an easy par. Come on, Rick, make this. You need to get back to these guys. He does not. And here's Sam's half circle putt. Good bird. And cleaning up the par. Tapping birdie. And tapping par for Rick. Stops the bleeding. I do want to mention as we go into the final 6 holes here and they walk across the bridge that it was very difficult to film 4 throws, 4 putts, and 4 people and do commentary. So in the future I'll only be doing 3. Here is Sam coming up with a sidearm. And he does have a look there. Here's BJ. He hits a tree immediately, so he's going to have to get a nice upshot coming in. Big Steppa, very nice drive, and he's in the circle. And Rick kind of floats his a little too high. But we got BJ coming in with the sidearm upshot, and he gets a nice backspin. Rick seems to do the same. This is another long birdie putt. Oh, it's the bottom of the basket. Here's a good birdie putt too, but that hits off to the left, so pars for everyone on this hole. So far, we got Sam in first, Rick dead last, and the other guys fighting for second. Here's Sam's sidearm. That's looking good, going right into the cameraman's view for a birdie. Big steppa, wide out, going deep behind the basket. Here is the drive. It's Rogue going into that tree, so he's going to have a tough lie. And Rick hits the other side of the fairway, so tight fairway. Here comes Rick. He needs to get it up there for par. He might have it. And then this is a tricky approach. Oh, did something happen with his hand? Here is the long par putt. He'll have to settle for a bogue. And Big Steppa with the birdie right in the middle. Rick for the par.
Nice.
Yes, he gets it. And an easy birdie. And everyone else cleans up. Hole 15 is a difficult hole. It has a stump and then another tree. So you want to come out of there clean. Here's a good sidearm snap. And then Big Steppa off to the side by the creek, but not in the creek. And then BJ hits the tree as hard as he can. And then Rick throws out just to get out. He should be able to have a bogue. This is going to go quickly. Kind of going to have to watch everybody's throws here. Big Steppa out from the water. And then another approach here. The throws come in so quick, it looks like we're just going to have to take a look at them and count them at the end. This is for bogue, and he'll end up double bogeying that. That's for par. That ends up being a bogue. This is the birdie look. Oh, just spits out. And then that should be for bogue. So a double bogue, 2 bogues, and a par. Not a good hole for the crew. Alright, let's see who can close it out strong on the last 3 holes. We got Sam at 6 down. Backhand. He bounces towards the basket. Big Steppa with another backhand, but he skips long. See if Rick can get through. He slices through a tree into the middle of the fairway. And then BJ hits the first tree off the tee. So he'll have to come through this gap here. All he has is that sidearm, so that's not going to work out the best. Now he just needs to get it up under the basket. Oh, splish splash. Rick taking a bath. Here is the birdie attempt. And then for the par. So he'll get a bogue. Easy tap in for Sam. And everybody else will just clean up. Still a little putt here. And he makes it. 2 more holes left to go. And not much has changed. We got Sam with the 7 down. Here's a sidearm. That's a birdie look. Big Zesta. Oh, he goes behind the tree. That might prove to be difficult. Here's a drive into the fairway by Rick. And this one has a lot of spin. And he's got a look, but it's still kind of far away. Circle 2.
Oh, you made it out, Rick.
Now Rick hits the tree, but makes it out. There is the toss-up for the par putt. Rick looks like he'll get his bogue. Here's a long jump putt from circle 2. That's gone a little bit too far. See if he can make that coming back. A long birdie. Oh, hits the basket. Just on the edge. And nice putt for par. And here's another par attempt. Oh, that's going to end up bogue. The rest of them will tap it in, and we're on to the final hole. So it looks like Sam will be the Johnny Roberts champion if he can get an 8 down here with the sidearm. That's looking nice. And then Big Steppa goes way right, long to T1. And then here's one of the best sidearms yet out of the sidearm guy. And he's about 10, 12 feet. Come on, Rick. He's getting tired. Throws it off to the left side. Here he is coming in. And he hits a tree. So that's going to be a tough par. Here's a long birdie attempt. Nope, that's too long. And then here is a birdie. Yes. And here's the putt for the par, which he gets. And the champion, Johnny Roberts, winning 2 times this year. Oh, a little scare there.
Your 2024 Johnny Roberts champion, Samson Meldon.
Woo! Let's go, baby.